What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Gamma here with the lovely
Juju.
All right, welcome back. Escape the Matrix. Today we're talking about a woman that we haven't spoke about in a while.
Yeah, it's been some time.
We have to talk about her. There's been a ton of things going on with this girl, Latoya Forever. You read the title. And there's so many different pieces to this puzzle. So many different aspects of what we can touch on. But we're going to focus on her most recent video at the time of this video.
Right.
Where she just basically put it out there straight up.
Yeah, she was not holding back.
No holds barred. She said, Vaughn is using me for clout. Like, yeah, we tried to tell you that, girl. So, have a seat, y'all. We're going to talk, man. Make sure you watch the entire video. Let us know what you think in the comments. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Welcome. All aboard. Those that are new here, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video like this. And welcome back, all of our ETM family. So, we're talking about Latoya Forever. She did a video. This video was kind of different from the normal video that she does, right?
Right.
Now, for those of you that don't know who Latoya Forever is, she primarily is an online content creator. She's
YouTube,
like, YouTube. You know, she does influence type things. You know, a lot of branding and sponsoring, and for the most part, she just does like vlogging.
Right.
You know, capturing her family, friends, and experiences. So she winded up on the show Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yes, she did.
And you may want to check out some of the videos we covered with her and some of the other cast members, you know, primarily Fallon. But we also did a video. In fact, it was our first video where we talked about Latoya, her ex-husband, Adam Ali.
Right.
As well as Von Ray, who is now her ex-boyfriend.
Surprise.
Yeah. So Latoya, like I said, this is the video she did is quite different, right? Because a lot of times she's notorious for kind of playing the YouTube game. Like she'll do a video that has a really crazy title and it might be like 30 minutes long, 20 minutes long.
Right.
And she'll touch on that topic for like
5 seconds.
Yeah, maybe 10 seconds if she's really, you know, if it's juicy enough. So she'll do the video. She'll talk about everything else, a sponsor deal, a brand deal. She'll dance around, eat, you know, breakfast, lunch, and talk around. Then she'll get to it. This video that we're talking about,
right?
She went straight for the jugular.
Straight into it.
Straight. Like she came out the shower. I don't even think she dried up and she started dressing and getting ready to go fight. Like it was that serious. So what she said was, Vaughn, I am disgusted.
Yeah.
You are scum. You are a liar. You have used me and I want nothing to do with you. And we thought it would take a little while.
Right.
But I guess she was holding it in. We thought it would be like gradual, I should say. Like we thought maybe she would try to be, you know, take the high road.
The high road, the big person.
Well, you know, maybe he's going through stuff that no, she went from like 0 to 100.
Right. She put it all out there.
Yeah, she didn't really say much. She was saying things like I'm hurt or, you know, I'm going through stuff. That's some of like her other video titles.
Right.
This one she was like, you know what, I'm tired. I'm tired of playing this game. You know, I'm really tired.
He crossed the line.
Yeah, he crossed the line. And so we're going to get into that, man. We're going to talk about what she put out there, but also not to toot our own horns. We do got to make reference to that video we did. You know, again, guys, we're not claiming to know everything about Latoya and Vaughn. We just use people like that to expose bad relationship dynamics.
Yes.
Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder could have seen this a mile away. Both of them was like, yo, come on. What are you doing with this guy? So it was kind of crazy that it took her this long. It's not shocking what she's saying. We said that that's what was happening.
Right.
They both rushed into a situation.
Yeah.
Vaughn was worse than a slick oil salesman, just trying to sell all type of remedies for things that don't exist. Like he just was a slime ball. Like, like he reeked of that kind of generic, you know, player. Like I don't even know how she fell for it.
Yeah, it was so obvious from the beginning. Obvious.
Just cheese. I'm sorry. I'm not even hating on you, Vaughn. I understand, you know, sometimes the bro code, the fellas gotta stick
hating?
Together.
Hate on what?
I gotta call it for what it is, man. This guy, right? I was just so shocked that Latoya fell from. Like, we may even show some snippets of some of his older videos.
Oh.
803. Yeah. See, baby girl, it started when you stole my heart. Now every time I think of you, I fall apart. And I think about the times
But you just, like, when Adam had made that statement about Ice JJ Fish,
Gosh.
I thought Adam was being petty.
Not Ice JJ.
But I think I'm gonna have to do a side by side, because honestly, I really thought they were twins. You know what I mean? And no offense to Ice JJ Fish, I don't want to offend him. You know what I mean? Because he takes his music career a little bit more seriously.
Right.
But outside of that, listen. On a more serious note, it's just really sad. And this is the first time I think we're even using this word with Latoya. Because most of her injuries are self-inflicted.
Because you know what? It's so easy to say, like, oh, you know, we told you so, right? But when you say, you know, it's sad, like, it really is sad. Because it's like everything just came crumbling down on you. Everything that you believed, that you hoped, that you swore up and down regarding your relationship with Von Ray, you know, it just broke into a billion pieces right in front of your eyes. And it's,
and that's why it's sad.
Yeah.
We know that at one point, despite how sloppy and messy Latoya moved and how ignorant she may have been, we know at one point she genuinely believed in Von. So you know what I mean? That's why I say it's sad.
It's sad.
He was always playing the game. You know, he's doing what he do. You know, he's doing what he do. You know, tell a woman what she wants to hear. Get as close as you can with her and get what you want out of her.
Can I say something to that? Do you remember that video that he was, I don't know if it was Instagram Live or on his YouTube channel, but do you remember that take where he was saying, oh, you know, girls want to just be treated like right. They just want the right things to be said to them. They don't, you know, the whole like buying things and taking care, like that's not basically needed. I was like, what?
He was like, you know what he was? He always found a slick way to take jabs at Adam, right?
Right.
And that's where Latoya, you know, that's your fault for even allowing that. That's the father of your children.
Yes.
He also, even though he may not be at this time, I don't know, but this was a man you were married to, right? So he's family. And you allowing this guy to come over like some little boyfriend, and he's taking jabs like, oh, you don't need to do this, and you need to be... Everything he was saying was always a jab at Adam, right?
Right.
But at the same time, what he was promoting was so much of it was so elementary. It was like 7th, 6th grade type things.
Like just tell
her, you know, she's cute.
She's beautiful.
Tell her she's beautiful. Let her know.
Girl just wants to hear that.
Yeah, girls like to hear things like that. Like, you're hot, you're cute, you're beautiful.
It's not about what you could do or provide.
Basically, no substance beneath the surface.
Nothing.
And that's why I say it's so sad, because obviously this was like a rebound to the extreme level.
Oh. Gosh.
She didn't even get a full divorce. It's not even finalized. So forget the fact that she may be brokenhearted or hurt from her broken marriage. She's still going through it. She quickly got in a situation. Von, being who he is, took full advantage of it. And I'm not even buying anything Von said as far as, I didn't know who she was. I didn't know anything.
That's crap.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's crap.
You didn't know who she was, and then you became immersed in her world immediately. All of a sudden, you're going to like Candy's studio to do interviews with Latoya.
Yeah.
Like, you're literally chaperoning her everywhere. You're not just a boyfriend. You're now becoming her assistant, her driver. You're in her world completely.
Oh,
like, gosh. I mean, that's more than just support, dog. Like, you are now... Like, you're leaving your world. That's why I'm stressing this. You're leaving what you do. And you're becoming like her full-blown sidekick. You're going to the reunion. Vaughn was at the reunion. Everyone knows this because they posted pictures of everything.
Yeah.
It was like endless pictures. He's in New York. He was like in a hall. I don't even think Vaughn was invited. It's like, did he sneak in?
Through the back door.
I think he was in the janitor's closet. Like, he was not with the other guests. Right. You know how they sometimes do a cutscene to the guest room?
Right.
Or the green room, whatever they call it?
Nothing.
They didn't do anything for Vaughn. Vaughn literally, every time security walked past, he went into the bathroom. Like, that's how the Instagram pictures look.
Right.
Like, by the time they figured out there was a breach, he was already on the subway. They were like, yo, there was a guy in here. Ice JJ Fish. No, he looked like Ice JJ. You sure it wasn't Ice JJ? I thought it was. That's why I let him hang in the bathroom.
That ain't no Ice JJ.
That was not Ice JJ.
Put some respect on his name.
Man, so this boy, basically, Von followed her everywhere. He was like learning every single thing he can. He was learning.
He mirrored her.
His thumbnails. They had a channel together. All his videos was about Latoya.
Yes.
You know, and there was always these kind of, clickbait type videos. Latoya Forever. Are we together? Are we in love? Real Housewives. Like, he fully just became he mirrored her, like you said.
Yeah.
And it sucks, right? Because we still saw something like this coming.
Absolutely.
So when that whole fiasco began, where they did the breakup, whether it was fake or not, and then he changed the name of the channel just to his.
That's when it was all going downhill.
I don't even think they actually agreed to that. I think what I think it was? Maybe they had a shared account, right? And he one day just thought, oh, you know what I can do? Change the password. It's connected to my email. He changed the name and everything like that. He might have sent her a text or email, whatever. But I'm saying this to be like, he got everything he needed from her.
Yeah.
He never really wanted anything from her, but he got what he needed. He got all the info, how to do thumbnails, tags, title, all of the YouTube stuff, how to play with the algorithm, how to do Instagram, social media, branding. Remember the first brand deal? They had a video on it.
They had a video on it.
He learned the game from Latoya.
Yeah, everything.
Once he did not need her no more, he was like, I'm done. So he was never loyal to her.
He was nobody before Latoya. I'm just gonna keep it 100.
Yeah, let's keep it real.
Even those subscribers that he had prior to her, I guarantee you those were paid. Right? No one was checking for Vaughn.
Nobody. Let's keep it real.
He was not a celebrity trainer. Let's get that straight. Right? Yeah, he had those rendezvous or whatever the heck he had with certain celebrity Instagrammers or whatever. But it was like, it was just, look, question mark all over that. But he basically was not like,
he wasn't known.
He wasn't known.
Let's keep it real.
So I agree with Latoya.
That's not a jab. Latoya, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to play that little clip where she says this.
I don't even look at this person as a human being anymore. This person is literally the scum of the earth to me. Like, you're willing to do anything for attention, anything for views, anything for an audience, and anything for clout. And let's not forget, the one who put you on that's me.
Yes.
Latoya is not lying. She clouted him up.
Yes.
And you know what? And that's why we said it's sad, because at the time of her doing this, she may have been aware that she was doing this, but she thought it was genuine.
It was genuine.
From him,
yeah.
And from her to him.
Yeah.
So in other words, she didn't mind at the time, because she felt like, this is my boo. This is going to be my long-term boyfriend, possible husband. You know how she was acting, right?
Yeah.
Latoya was like, oh, are we going to get married? And are you going to move in? Like, you can tell.
I never felt like this before.
She was giddy. Like, this girl. But it wasn't genuine in terms of love. She was just blissfully, lustfully.
Yes.
And more importantly,
desperate. She was desperate.
Right.
Was desperate,
so we don't want to mix that up, guys, because we do talk about the love language here. We talk about genuine love and what you need to be doing and building. That wasn't it. Latoya was just a girl that was broken, insecure. I hate to say it, but it's true, Latoya.
Yes.
If you're listening to this, please do know we're not trying to bash you or hate you.
No.
Nor do we even hate Vaughn. We just got to call a spade a spade.
Yes.
And you were desperate.
And you know what? This is why I have to say, you have to have real people by your side at all times, because Latoya had family.
Oh yeah.
Right? Scratch the friends, because I know she had like 1,000,001 friends rotating through a door, but family, Aunt Julian, like she had, cousins and uncles, and like she had family that cared about her.
And Vaughn was never close to those families.
Right.
For a reason.
And I told you this, Gamma, that it feels like from the very beginning that Vaughn was trying to separate her from her family.
Textbook narcissist.
By why? How, you may ask? Well, by putting in her ear, don't live your life for anyone, don't let people determine like what to do. even family. And I'm just like, but this is her family. This is people she is so close to.
Right. See, I'm glad you said that because, on a more important note, aside from all the jokes that we may have had in the beginning of this video.
Yeah.
See, now we're at the meat part. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We're getting to the meat.
Let's
We
talk
talked about the
it.
bread a little bit. Now we're getting to the meat, the middle of the sandwich. So you hit on a very important point. Von really promoted isolation. He did it in a slick way. He made it, he masked it. He kind of masked that isolation as independence. He tried to empower her being isolated. He said, do what you got to do. Don't let nobody hold you back. Live your life, live your dreams. Keep in mind who it's coming from.
Yes.
This man does not know his father. This man, he put it out on his own. So I'll just repeat what he said.
Right.
His own mama tried to get rid of him as an infant. So you're taking that kind of advice from a man who is absolutely disconnected from his family. Remember, it's not always what you hear, and it's not even always how it's said. It's also who is saying it.
Yes.
Right? You know how they say if the devil tells the truth, it's still the truth? If he says that the sun is hot, yes, the sun is hot. But do you want to sit there and keep talking to him? Listen, I get what you're saying, and what you're saying makes sense, but you're still the devil.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're going to try to deceive me. So maybe you're just using these truths to get me to trust you.
Preach.
Then your MO will show. So it doesn't matter that he may have said some things that are good, quoting different things that anybody can find, and you got to be positive. You got to hold your head up high. He even mentioned God at one point. Like, maybe God put me in Latoya's life. He's saying all these
while
beautiful
she's
things.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right. Get the heck out of here.
God put you in a married woman's life. God who blesses marriage, holy matrimony.
Right.
Puts you in a married woman's
Ice JJ
life.
looking. Yeah.
So anyways, guys, you really do got to consider a lot of different aspects as to what happened here. But ultimately, this is going to be one of those things that we're going to be discussing quite a bit. We're probably going to have several videos. We just wanted to talk on what Latoya put out herself. She finally, I don't know how much, but she's finally getting out of the fog.
Yeah.
She was in a deep, dense fog.
I'm happy for that.
Right. She couldn't even see like an inch ahead of her. Like everything was Von. He's perfect. This is what love feels like. Oh my gosh, he loves me. He says it all the time. It must be true. No. This man did not even like you. I'm sorry, but I gotta call it.
He didn't. He didn't.
I almost slipped and started going into a whole nother chapter, but we're gonna talk.
We'll talk more about
Von.
it.
Right now, we just
have
wanted to discuss that video and let it be known, especially you Latoya fans. If you really rock with your girl, don't just go in the comments and be like, don't do that. Be in the comments and don't dog her or her man, but just say things that hopefully she can read and contemplate, ponder upon, and say, man, I am moving a little too fast. Because everything you accuse Adam of doing, he actually did.
Worse. Worse.
He went to all the people that Latoya refused to sit down with.
Yeah.
And he put her business out
there.
See, Adam didn't know. And I'm not going to say any names right now, but Adam just did one interview that everybody knows about. And he admitted that he didn't even know what type of questions that would be presented. Yeah. And that interviewer even said the same thing.
Yeah.
She was like, he didn't know what he was coming into. And, but this guy, Von,
running and telling everybody.
DM'd, smoke signals. He sent every type of message to get a hold of him.
Disgusting.
Right. So he can so-called clear his name. Come on, man. Listen. We're going to end it on that note for this video because we can keep going on and on and on. And, guys, leave a comment below if you really want the juicy, raw, uncut Von video, because we can do a video focusing on him as well, breaking down the kind of person he is, especially for all the ladies, so you can avoid men like this. Again, it's not just about the people. We're talking about the energy that they put out. That's what you want to avoid, because anyone can take on that form. It's not like, Von is the worst person on earth. No, there are many people like him, and when you see someone like that, you can identify that spirit. You'll know how to move regardless of what race, how tall, how strong. See, you're focusing on the energy. That's the issue and the mistake Latoya made. She ignored the energy and she focused on just having a man that said the right things that made her feel good for the moment. Dang, man.
Sad.
So, listen, Juju, any final words before we wrap this up?
That's it. I definitely am looking forward to more videos like this really going in.
Yeah,
So
we're going to do it, man, because there's a lot. Like, they're putting out, we wanted to do a video just touching on them, maybe even as like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And so much more information just keeps dropping, like
so
every
much.
3 days or so. So we're kind of glad we waited this long. But
Right.
instead of doing one really long video, we're going to probably do it like this. We're going to break it down. 20 minutes or less. We're going to just hop on one aspect of what's happening with them. And we're going to discuss what really went down. And you know the name of the show, right? Once we tell you about the Matrix, we're going to help you escape it. So please, ladies and gentlemen, take your peace serious. Take your psychology serious. If you don't understand it, begin to learn it. Equip yourself with everything you need in order to live the life you want.
Yes.
All right.
Well said.
With that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below. Let us know what your thoughts are on this Latoya and Von fiasco. If you've been following, we really want to know. If you know anything that we don't know or think we don't know, leave it in the comments. Share your thoughts and everything else like that. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video just like this. Share the video. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time,
Escape the Matrix.